Yo, what's up? So, shit. I'm like at a point now where I kind of realize that I've been holding back from acknowledging the desire to vent and speak and talk about my story as I'm living it and being able to, digest and debrief and develop my understanding of how I look at myself and look at the world right now. And so this is something that I'm hoping to improve, and the only way that that's going to happen is through just going through the motions and not taking a day off and not losing myself in consumption of other people's stories, because that's what I've been doing since I was a teenager, since I was a kid. Television, Netflix, movies, YouTube, even books in a way, is this type of putting off, thinking that the real meat of my life is out there somewhere else. And so, right, like if I have any hope to be able to look back at this moment someday and laugh at how naive I am and how my voice is just simply not what it will be, then I have to be doing it today to be able to gain that hindsight down the road. In 1400 days, if I talk to you here every day or every week or every month, whatever that looks like, I'm not going to hold myself to any absolute standard, but I'm also going to recognize that I don't want to be taking days off when I'm still sitting in this chair and looking at my screen instead of looking at this screen and looking at myself in the eyes. And there's a lot of value in just putting today's work in so that I know that it will be behind me tomorrow, and everything that I have to say today is unloaded out of my head and is something that I can then pull from tomorrow, as long as I say it today, right? Like, the glimpse that I've caught of my own, ranting, lecturing, freestyling, Instagram live conversations with friends, is that the more that I do this type of creation, this type of, releasing the thoughts and the words that are in my head that would just stay locked in there if I wasn't, intentionally getting them out, whether it be on paper, through freestyle, through talking to a camera, through talking to friends, that then I find myself being able to reference so much of what I talk about today tomorrow. Like, all of a sudden, the words that I put out now become this library of information that I will be able to pull from tomorrow, right? And like, literally, there is going to be a library of information on my phone, on my camera, in my head, in my memories, in my relationships with others, in content that I put out in whatever way that ends up rearing its head. And so, like, that's all I really want, because I want to be able to build a library that I can pull from. And the only way to do that is to start writing and start speaking and start creating and documenting, right? Like, I don't have to be worried about if I'm putting out a song or if things are polished or if it's actually quality content that I'm going to be proud of. Like, what I need to be doing for me is documenting where I'm at right now, documenting the things that I actually value right now, the worries that I have right now, the life that I'm living right now, because in 1400 days from today, I will not remember this moment except for the fact that this is day one of showing up. That's all I ever wanted to prove to myself, is that I can show up daily. Okay, you got it, man. Here you are. In 1400 days, I'll say, dude, like, why didn't you start sooner? But I started now. So I'm gonna go have dinner with Jade and Alexandra and Dallas and Alex here on the first Monday ever that I've had at Wat Muang in Chacheng Sao, Thailand. After I just drew this underground bug cave drawing that I'm gonna have my kids do tomorrow in art class. And after I just watched this video by Nathaniel Drew called How to Tell Better Stories, what I've learned. And that is the inspiration for me to be talking to myself and to you here today, and I will see you tomorrow.